You're now rocking with the best, UNG.
Radio station, radio station, radio station, radio station.
Yo, UNG radio station broadcasting live for the people of the streets. That's new music called Whisper by the one and only Amore The Songstress. She's in the building.
Yes.
We're about to have a good time and talk to the up and coming artist / West Coast icon. You know what I mean? What's up, young lady? How you doing tonight?
I am so blessed, man. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
It's all good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Long overdue.
Really, though.
You know what I mean? You've been doing music for a minute. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
sir.
We need to get all our people from the West Coast in the UNG radio station to talk to them.
Period.
Have a good time. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us right now on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, listening to us at ungradiostation.com. It's all love. We really appreciate the love and support.
Yes,
It's been a wonderful evening. We've been interviewing a lot of folks. A lot of different spiritual blessings have came through the door.
Mm-hmm.
And right now we're going to talk some music. Amore.
Yes.
Who is Amore?
Man, who is Amore? I am a woman that is a mother, that is a wife, that is, a dreamer. You know what I mean? And I have a great purpose on my life in music. And I'm following what God has showed me who I am.
Okay.
And yeah.
And that's who you are.
That is who I am.
How long have you been singing?
Ooh, I'm not going to age myself real quick, but since a little girl.
Did you grow up singing like you said? Okay.
Yes, I definitely knew at a very young age that this is what I wanted to do. That I love
all right, I
music.
understand you say you grew up you from Los Angeles.
Yes.
You grew up in San Bernardino?
I grew up in actually Rialto, California, so Inland Empire, you know what I mean? But yes, Los Angeles is where I was born and raised. This is where I started, and then I moved out there when I think I was about 11 to the Inland Empire, and so of course that is another piece of my life, vital part of my life.
Same thing.
Yeah. So
I mean?
it's all one for me.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I asked that because you say you've been singing since a little girl.
Yes.
Now, that makes me think, did you used to sing in talent shows or in the church?
Yes, I actually started singing in church. I joined my first gospel choir by myself. It was crazy. At 7 years old. And that was actually the Johnson's Mass Choir, which was here in Los Angeles. That's where I started. And started to understand, my purpose and that this was who I was,
Right.
But of course, as I got older, it became more deeper and more a better understanding of my purpose, and here I am today, still doing exactly what I've loved doing since I was a little girl.
Now speaking, what I love, what I've been seeing about yourself is that you don't be online posting pictures about I'm at Ralph's or at the beach. You do a lot of. I like to see artists promote their craft.
Yes.
All right, because that lets the people like myself know that you're serious. You know what I mean? You're not just out here BSing. You're actually showing the world, hey, I did a show here. I'm doing one there. I did this one. I was on the red carpet here.
Right.
So that way, if you get blessed, or as you get blessed, as you run into the Atlantic Records or anything like that,
Right.
and they want to see your work, you actually have it.
Yes, I do.
You know what I mean? 'Cause,
Absolutely.
some people are not taking advantage of the platforms.
Right.
And they're doing a lot of other things. So what you're doing is great.
Thank you.
All right, so
Thank
keep
you.
doing that. You know
Thank
what
you
I mean?
so much.
And the video that we just played a few minutes ago, Summertime,
Yes.
I've seen it. It's getting a lot of punches.
Yes.
All right, people really responding to it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Who makes the music?
You know what? I have a array of people that I do work with. So my brother Black Thompson is a big part of my life, and he understands me musically. My other brother, In Quote, shout outs to you, who has been supporting me since he's met me I think he met me when I was 15 years old.
In
And
Quote?
his name is In Quote, yes.
Okay.
And he is like that's my best friend, my guy best friend, as well as my partner. And he's who I can download this music to, like, that understand my language.
That's
You know
right,
what I'm
that's
saying?
right, that's right.
So they are my two main producers that I work with right now. But I'm open to working with anybody. I've done a lot of collaborations and features and stuff like that as well. But as far as understanding where the message I'm trying to give, they get it. So
That's
those
a
are
good
my
one.
two
I like
right
it.
now.
You're on point with that. A lot of artists don't understand it's the chemistry.
Right.
All right, so and also is one thing that's good is to adjust.
Yes.
Because like we're having this conversation right now, Ashanti or Keisha Cole or Mary J. Blige could see this
Right.
and like, oh, I want to work with her.
Right.
I like that song
That's
she
dope,
played.
yeah.
Some artists are they don't know how to adjust. You know what I mean? So it's very important to learn how to adjust, because I remember when we were young, we used to make a lot of cuss music.
Right.
And then they say, hey man, you guys are not going to get played on the radio.
Right.
How you going to get played on BET? Things like that.
Every other word is a cuss word.
So
right.
we have
Absolutely.
to learn how to adjust.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
this is the game of adjust, because the industry is changing. You know, how you feel about us, you know, how you got the best of both worlds. Before, when you sing it early, there were no internet, no Instagram, Facebooks and stuff, right? We had to lip sing these songs or do talent shows, and
I came from the time where you recorded on your radio, your tape, and you trying to catch your favorite songs.
Right.
That's the era I come from.
That's dope. I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, radio, hope they play your song.
Yeah, so you could press record, and so you could write them lyrics down and know the words. You know what I mean? Because it's different. It's definitely a different.
Go to sleep to the radio.
Yes, sir.
You know, well, see, radio has changed so much. People don't really want to listen.
Right.
And we distracted, you know what I'm saying? As we've grown, we got so many responsibilities, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So by the time you get to the radio, you're tired, or YouTube, that's one thing that we will always miss about Rap City or Video Soul or 106 in Park.
Man.
Because they played all our videos for us to see, to make sure that we knew these videos and songs or singers were out.
Absolutely. And artists that were our color.
That's
you
right.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Black artists and
True.
And all these, like you said, people that you may have not known, you know what I mean? But they're introducing you to that audience,
That's
you know,
right.
and that was a blessing. You know, I used to watch, I grew up on that. You
That's
feel
right.
me? Rap City, Teen Summit was one of the things I used to love watching that, because it was always a dialogue of a lesson
That's right.
as well as the art, you know what I mean? Because that's what music is. Music is supposed to be something that you can dissect and you can keep with you. It's supposed to teach you something.
That's
It's supposed
true.
to leave something with
We
you.
don't have a Teen Summit. What we got anything close to?
We don't have anything. We need it. Can we make one?
Do we got
Just
anything
saying,
close
can we
to
make
Teen
it?
Summit?
Not right now. I don't know anything that's going
Well, only
on
thing
like
that we really got on the game right now is the platforms on YouTube. The Kevin Samuels, the Dr. Umar, the Fly Movie and Queens,
Right.
the Tamika Riley's, things like that. Indisputable TV. We don't really have too much. And they're not going to put it in our face for us to know it either.
Right.
It's hidden secrets. They're keeping it quiet.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
Yes.
like right now, you're an R&B singer.
Yes, sir, I am.
All right, so right now, who would you like to work with?
Ooh, that is such there's so many people I would love to work with, but like Robert Glasper
Wow.
is someone I really absolutely I love. I feel like their music is my soul. Like
Okay.
it's like a mix of hip hop, jazz, and R&B together.
Is that Neo Soul?
Yeah.
Sort of? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Neo Soul, there you go.
All
So
right.
I feel like Neo Soul is what my soul speaks, you know. It's something I relate to because the messages are contented if you really listen to what they're saying. Like
Right.
Music Soul Child, oh my God, I love Music Soul Child. I would absolutely love to work with
Music
him.
Soul Child.
Yes.
That's the homie. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He got real good down to earth music. Make me think about Anthony Hamilton. We missing those kind of artists.
Yes,
The
we are.
Dream, things like that. The Dream, I mean, it's been a long time since I actually heard an album from top to bottom, because some songs aren't that good. But Dream, he was doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Who you listening to right now?
Right now, I mean, I'm definitely listening to Robert Glasper. That's somebody I've always listened to. I love Blast.
Blast.
He is so
I
dope to
got
me.
you.
Like,
Yeah.
I am such a fan. Eric Bellinger is someone I listen to as well.
Wow, that's the homie from Long Beach.
And of course, I still stick with my R&B, my 90s R&B. Like, that's everybody. The Joes, the Mary J. Bliges. Those, that was the time
Can't
that
name
I
one
fell in
person.
love. You know what I mean?
The
It's
Jodeci's.
so much. Yeah. Come on, Jodeci, Drew Hills. I
think
can
we
name them
missing
all.
that
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
All right, so we do have Chris Brown, stuff like that, but we really missing that part of the game.
Right.
Because it grounded us. Even though we had NWA, Gangsta,
Right.
Tupac, Ice-T, we still would go listen to Joe.
Right.
Or some of these
Joe.
singers, you know what I'm saying? We would listen to them. It helped us, the SWVs, you know what I mean? It helped us.
To give you balance.
Right,
You
balance.
know, you have to balance. You
Yeah.
know, like you can go hard, but at the end of the day, when you want to settle down, you want to
True.
settle your mind down.
Right.
And that's what R&B music is. You
That's
know,
right.
it's supposed to soothe the soul. It's supposed to make you feel, or if it's a subject matter, whether it's love, whether it's you know, you're frustrated about love, you know what I mean? It's supposed to give you that dialogue of understanding. So it's like you're sending a message without realizing that you're actually pouring into people's lives.
That's deep right there.
Yeah.
Wow. So on your music journey right now, what I've noticed about the industry right now, some people they use this as a stepping stone.
Mm-hmm.
So the next step is acting, opening up some kind of business.
Right.
You got any other fields that you're working on?
Actually, one of my goals is after, you know, of course, putting my music out there, once I get out of that season of my life, because that is what I want to do right now. I want to put good R&B music back out there. I want to show a classy woman. You know, I'm not out here stripping, taking my clothes off, you know, booty shots, all of that.
I got you.
That's not who I am.
That's right.
That you can be a classy woman and you can be beautiful and still received. You know, I want to represent that, you know, for women out there. Like, we're queens. We don't have to sell out, you know, to be paid attention to.
I'm glad you brought that. You know Mary J. Blige.
Yeah, she's
very beautiful.
Absolutely.
And she knows how to wear these real nice outfits that shows what she's working with in a classy, you know what I mean? And
she's one I look to for fashion.
That's
she's
right.
one I actually have looked at for that purpose, because I'm like, she's always classy to this day.
Right,
you know what I mean? And I'm like, she's always kept her class. So
I don't knock the young ladies who do that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a phase, y'all.
I hope so.
You know, it's not gonna be forever. You know
I
what
hope
mean?
so.
You know,
it gets tired. Y'all misrepresenting us, y'all.
I got you.
Like, straight up, like, I mean, if that's your thing, I mean, it's your thing.
Right.
But
it shouldn't be your whole career.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, because you're going to get tired of it too, and then you're going to be like, I don't want to be this anymore. And then you're going to want to be a wife or want to be, you know, received in a different fashion. But this is how you put yourself out here for so long that's what they have adjusted to. Like you said, adjusting.
That's right.
To. So if you're going to come, you know, tried and true. Be true. Right. Be true to yourself. Don't
be original.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't sell out.
Do a bunch of different things.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because when you're doing one window, you're going to be categorized in that one window.
Absolutely.
You want to be able to make a go-go song. You want to make a Jamaican song, a Rasta song, a hip. Because like what you were saying, we're from the old school, right?
Right.
So R&B and rap, for us to work together, a producer would make a hip-hop beat, but a singer would come in and sing on it. And then they would have a guy rap on it or a female rap on it. You know, so we get the best of both worlds.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We are missing that really tough. We got a little bit of that going on, but not that much. You know what I mean? We really need help.
I feel like the rappers are, you know, everybody has a lane. You know what I'm saying? And I know that they have this singing, rapping thing going on. You know, Drake is one of our primary people that has done that, which I respect Drake. I love his music as well. But it's like there's a lane for everybody. You know, don't try to jump in our lane. You're a rapper, stay a rapper. You know, if you're a singer, be a singer. You know, and stay there, and let's edify each other. Let's come together like how we used to.
That's right.
And make amazing collaborations, because that's where it even grows even more, when you're coming together and you're combining your creativeness, you know, and making amazing music, yo. Like, it's so necessary.
Yeah, I see you write your own material.
Yes, I write my own material, but I do have writers as well. Which are like my brother Black Thompson, my brother Inkle, and then a few other writers, but I do write my own content as well.
So right now, this summer, what we got coming up? BET Awards. We got a bunch of like the West is one, Crush Groove. Are you performing?
Essence Festival.
What you got going on for the summer?
You know, for the summer, I am planning my own release party. Well, I'm not planning. My team is. Let me not say me, but I'm going to be releasing my first EP, and I am ecstatic about it because I've been doing this, like I said, for many, many years. I have music that I have not even released that I'm finally going to release some music to the world. As you see, I already have Whisper and Summertime Don't Stop, you know, going right now, but there's so much more.
So much. Whisper came out last year, right?
Yes.
Okay. And
Whisper came out 2 years ago.
And Summertime is new.
Yes, Summertime is fairly, I want to say it's maybe like 6-7 months old.
All right, so tell the world. Is this you independent label or you have your own label?
I am indie artist. I'm not signed to any label at this time. I just have an amazing team that backs me, that, you know, that invests in me, that makes sure that my dreams are coming to fruition, you know, that truly know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm not signed to any label at all. But if I do, I hope it's me creating my own label and being able to create avenues for other artists.
How you
like
feel
myself.
about taking a deal right now? You looking for a distribution deal?
I would do distribution. I don't want to necessarily be signed to a major label, but if they can help me with the distribution, we could do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to stay as indie as possible because I feel like that's the truest me that I can be, and I don't want them to try to change who I am.
That's right.
Because I've been through that before. Yeah, I've been through that before where, I had a deal with Epic Records.
Okay.
But they wanted me to be Mary J. Blige, and I was only 16 years old.
Oh, wow.
And it's just like, what? I haven't even been through anything to even be on Mary's level yet.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? You're trying to start me young in depression, like, because, back in those days, that's what Mary was talking about, her pain and what she was going through. She was speaking her story. You know what I mean? That's not my story.
I'm glad you said that, because right now, a lot of the labels are looking for the next Nicki Minaj or Cardi B,
Right.
Or they want to groom you into a certain little area.
Absolutely.
And they want you. Well, they're dropping it. Why you can't drop it?
Right.
Or when they're taking the X. Why you can't take an X? Artists. If you're listening in, what I'm saying, don't be afraid to be original. Be yourself. I mean, that's very important. It's very valuable. You can maintain in this industry. You can be successful. You don't have to sell your soul to get where you need to get.
Come on. No,
just because some people got millions/billions, I think you can do well if you're making $100,000 a year. You know what I mean? If you're managing your money right.
Absolutely. You
And
can
your
provide
career.
for your families. You can, take trips, do all the things that you desire to do,
That's right.
because you don't have to be the next Beyonce. As long as you make it to your plateau of who you want to be and you're achieving the goals that you've set out for yourself,
That's right.
that's all that matters.
And it's coming.
And it is.
You know what I mean? Because they got other windows for you.
Yes.
So you put a song out called Summertime.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, it sells on the streets so much. And then it gets a lot of punches on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And you get a lot of responses on all the platforms. Now, 3 months to 6 months from today, you get a call. Bam, we want you to perform in North Carolina. Then we want you to perform in Kansas City.
Yes.
Can you come to London? Can you come to Australia?
Right.
So now you're getting tour money.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And that accumulates the...
That's your bread and butter.
Thank
Tour
you.
money is definitely going to get you,
That's right.
that bag in your pocket. You know what I mean?
That's
Because
right.
and then not only that, the experience of being able to touch different peoples in different realms, different areas, that's always been a thing for me. Like, I'm like, I don't want to stay in one area. I want to go and travel the world and meet new people and, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Inspire them too,
That's right.
And yeah, like I said, you don't have to be Beyonce. You don't have to be these people that you see on TV. Not saying you can't be.
That's right.
You can be.
That's right.
But you don't have to be. As long as you have met your goals and where you're trying to go, that's the important part. Don't look at what they're showing you on TV and,
Right.
that you got to have all these fake things and, because half of the time, half of them don't own any
Right,
of the
you don't
stuff
need
that
none of that
see.
stuff to be accepted. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that is
Accept
not
yourself.
it. Yes.
You know what I mean? I like how you
Period.
said that.
Yes.
So let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Where you going? Are you working on an album right now?
I am actually finishing up my album.
What's the name of the album?
Finally. It's called Finally. Yes.
Oh yeah, you did write that up on the board. The
Finally.
new EP, finally,
EP
coming
finally.
this summer.
Coming summer, y'all.
Don't stop. Being a female artist and not selling out, but sticking to my purpose.
Period.
All right, what's your
Always.
purpose?
My purpose is to change lives, to inspire, to deposit something in whoever, if it's just one person in the room, to deposit inspiration that they can do what I'm doing. Not necessarily being a singer, but that if they are a mother, if they're a wife, if they are, a dreamer that's sleeping, you know what I mean? To wake that dreamer back up and go after the things that they love and the things that they want to do, even though they wear these responsibility hats, you can't forget about yourself in the end.
That's right.
You have to make sure that you are putting your best foot forward to be you. You know what I mean? Because you can't give anything to anything else if you're not fulfilling your purpose.
That's right. So on the album, is there any features?
Right now, there aren't any features. It's strictly me right now.
There's nothing wrong with
I do have my girlfriend Leja Lene, who is going to be spitting some pieces on there. That's going to segue some of the songs into,
Leja Lene.
Leja
Was she at
Lene.
the event in Project Park? Park that night?
No, she wasn't.
The name sounds familiar.
You probably have heard of her. She's definitely been around, as a spoken word artist and, doing amazing things herself for the youth and, and just being a dynamic person,
Wow.
trying to change the world and be impactful to our future, which is our youth.
Okay.
You know, so which
Well,
I'm trying to do the same.
I've been blessed. I got a few buildings that I work with throughout the city. We have some awards coming up in August.
Nice.
We'd like to bring you out, you know
I
what I'm
would
saying?
love to come.
Get you up on
Yes.
stage, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the song that you got with FHIE can get on. or
Come
something.
on. Yes,
You
me
know,
and sis. Let's
you know
get
what I'm
it.
saying?
Yes,
Yeah,
most
we-
definitely.
Get that going, you know what I mean? She works hard. You
Yes,
know,
she does.
for those who don't know, she brought you to the table. That's how I met you.
Yes, thank
know
you,
what I mean?
sis.
If
Blessings.
you know, that's the homie, she worked hard, you know what I'm saying? And I peeped you out, you know what I mean? You doing your thing with your music.
Thank you.
I wish you the much success, you know what I'm saying? UNG radio station, we got your back over here. We work hard up in this mother, y'all.
Hey.
You know what I mean? We looking out for the LA West Coast, down south, East Coast. No hating on nobody, you know what I'm saying? If you're an independent artist and you need some help / promotion, work with us, you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about, oh, they ain't got the Bentleys, they ain't got the bag or whatever. You don't know what we got,
Say
you know
that.
what I'm saying? At the same time, it ain't even about that. It could be one person listening, and that could be Ice Cube, and he wants to actually sign you. You worried about 15,000 people that might not even be worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, know your value.
Real talk.
Know your worth. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Always
Absolutely.
give it your best no matter what.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
That goes for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Even me. When I'm doing radio and I'm talking, be professional. You know what I mean? Be spiritual, you know what I mean? Be godly. So people will want to come. If I'm acting rudely and treating my people wrong, then nobody want to go come.
Absolutely. You want to be authentic, you
That's
know,
right.
like it's easier to be yourself than to try to put on a front, you
That's
know,
right.
or put on a facade, because you're going to have to keep up that facade for as long as it takes you through. And like I said, you get tired
That's right.
of putting on the front. So when you're your true authentic self and you're continuing to show people that you're growing,
That's right.
you know, as you're gaining,
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying, your wisdom, everything, your experiences, that is a journey that other people are on as well. So to be able to see through your eyes, or you be, what can I say, like a pillar, or, you know, someone to look at and say, man, she understands. She's going through the same things, even though she is Amore the Songstress. You know, she has woman issues. She got things where, you know, it doesn't feel right. Like, I'm human.
That's
We're
right.
human, y'all. We're all in this together.
I like how you
We're all in
said
this
that.
together.
You know what I mean? On that note right here, all right, on that note right there, look here. Now, your album is coming out.
Yes.
You got a date already?
Yes, it's July 30th.
All right, now, what we like to do is bring, when you get your album out, come back.
Yay,
All right,
okay,
we can
I'll
do
be
a full
here.
interview. We can sit down, be comfortable, talk, play several songs, get your camera crew, your team
That's
up in
dope.
here.
Yes, indeed. Yes.
All right, and just work. It's another West Coast album that's coming out.
Absolutely. West Coast R&B on day. You guys are going to love it. I stuck with my bearings, which is R&B music from the 90s, you know, where it has impacted my life and it's always stayed with me. So just with, of course, a new age sound.
Let
You know what I'm
everybody
saying?
know what line they can see you, where they can find you.
You can find me at AmoreTheSongstress.com, which is actually my website, but I'm on all the social platforms, IG, Facebook, Amore The Songstress. And that is AMORE, The Songstress. So
Now,
follow
I
me.
need you to do me a favor.
Yes,
Introduce this song, Summertime.
most definitely. Okay, this is my second single off of my EP, and my coming EP, let's say that. And Summertime Don't Stop. And I hope you guys enjoy it. It is produced and written by my brother Black Thompson. And yeah, it's on.
Yo, go out there and pick up the
Hey.
new single. You can get it on what? All platforms?
Yeah, all platforms. Yes.
Y'all most definitely check it out.
Check
you know
it
what
out.
I'm saying? And be on the lookout for Finally What?
Finally. That's
That's
what
the
it's
name of
called.
the EP.
Finally. Just simple as that. Finally.
Go and support the young lady. Go to her Instagram right now. Go show some love. Represent. Go to YouTube. Subscribe.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Hit the notification button. When she do come out with the album with more videos, or go check her out from back in the day. Go check out some of them old songs right there. Let's get into this new song right here by the one and only Amore, right here at UNG radio station. Alright? Go check out the video. Hit like, subscribe, comment. Let's get into it. Summertime, y'all. Peace!
It's Amore, the songstress. You can request my music right here on UNG Radio. If you don't know, now you know. West Coast, we represent. Peace.